And welcome back to Crypto Hulk program. Here's the new place, Crypto Rich, right? I got a Porsche there in the background. And this house is, this would be something that I would have. This is my kind of style. So we got two Porsches in this picture. Man, that's something else. All right. Let me start here. Who are the first 5 people today? Jersey Kathy, number 1. Then Not John McAfee, XR Poseidon, Scrim de la Creme, MAB 1914. There's 5. Crypto She-Hulk is here, moderating. Michael David, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. We ain't selling shit around these parts. Salvador Ramirez gave somebody a membership, and that was David Goodlow. Let's see here. Stephen Morris, XRP Reserve Meow. JJ Eishin says, transferring half my wallets to Caleb and Brown like everyone else. Moon and Mars in sight. Let's see here. All right. Okay, that's pretty much the beginning comments. Briefly, I'm going to talk about this real quick. And then we'll get on with the show. I'm going to do some business. Business, B-I-D-N-E-S-S. Business. And then we'll get into this massive news that we have. Everybody, right? I don't know if I should sell my Doge. Got Stu Lavelle in here. Okay, so I'm going to ignore the, I got to hold off that because that shit distracts me. And best show on earth, says Leonardo Alvarez. The Force. So here I am getting distracted again. You got Flair from Caleb and Brown. Whoop, bought some. Christopher says, whoop, bought some Flair from Caleb Brown. It's super easy. Caleb Brown is like the easiest. That's what I'm going to talk about right now. The amount of news. What I'm going to read to you today. Oh, my God. Now's the time. Read my lips. Now's the time to buy. We don't sell. We're not selling. There's other channels that are trying to show you the times. Stop all the dumb shit. Okay? Now's not the time to yield farm, to stake. Now's the time to get your crypto, have it in Caleb and Brown's Fireblocks partner, okay, and accumulate cheap prices. The news I'm going to go over today, the normies, people that are normal, the normies, what they do is they hear the news and they look at the price. They hear the news, they look at the price. That's why they're distracted. The institutions are getting set up right now. Just because you hear Bank of America join, I'm just saying, B of A joins the SEC, don't go look at the price. That's so fucking stupid, okay? What you have to look at, I'm telling you, now is your last chance before this thing just goes ballistic, okay? Whether that's 3 to 6 months from now or whatever it is, 9 months or so, I don't know. The news that's coming out, whew. But, okay, Caleb and Brown, got to focus so I can get on with the show. It's exciting. The news that I have is amazing. if you're not in crypto now, this is your last chance. I know a guy right now, I think he's like 75 years old. He's been talking to me and stuff. And I don't want to mention any names. I don't want him to say hi. But he's been watching my show, I think, for like 3 to 6 months. He finally, I think, gets it, okay? He's going to pull the trigger with about $2,000. So I'm going to help him figure out what he wants to get for $2,000. I'll tell you what I help him get for $2,000, all right? He wanted me to come over to dinner tomorrow, but I won't be doing a show in the morning because I'm going to be going to Reno to look for apartments or like houses to rent. So I'll be doing probably a Friday PM show from a casino. Tomorrow night. And no AM show. I got to work out in the morning and be in Reno by 11 a.m. to start looking at 4 or 5 different houses to rent. So I will see. I'll try to put together a Friday show. I'm not doing any studying after tonight's show. I got to look for houses. So I got 2 or 3 I'm looking at. I want to have 5 or 6 on my list with confirmed appointments to show up and look and maybe make an offer on a house and hopefully be moved there in 30 to 40 days from today. So what we got going is Caleb Brown. The hackers are going to come out in full force, you guys, in about 6 months to 9 months. It's going to be massively crazy, okay? Like right now what's going on. So Caleb Brown is the choice. I had a feeling about 3 months ago that this thing's going to get nutso, okay? Back in November, I get feelings, okay? And then I start looking around and I notice the news and I get these feelings. That's why I decided to talk to Caleb and Brown and test drive them for a month. That means I was going to be an affiliate, talk to everybody about their programs and stuff like that. I just said, hey, for the first month, Caleb Brown, I don't want any kind of contracts, no money, nothing, or whatever it is, whether you pay me in crypto. I just want to see if the fans of my program like your brokerage where they can buy and sell crypto. If they don't like it, we can part ways, no problem. I'm not going to trash talk them or whatever. It's just, I wanted to find a safe place for the people that watch my show to put their crypto that's not going to get hacked by a quantum computer. And that is Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown. So I have a hardware wallet with half my stuff there. It's different. It's Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown is better than this, okay? And here's why. With this, you have your 24 numbers, right? 1 through 24. And then you have your 24 words, and they all correspond and match, okay? Here's the difference. With Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown, there's like 5 different places. See, what they do is they take your 24 passphrase, they shard it, S-H-A-R-D. They shard it. So you don't just have a ledger with 24. This ledger, the way that it works is it's split up into 6. So you go 1 through 5, 6 through 11, or whatever it is. So you have 5 different companies holding your keys. So, number 1, Caleb and Brown doesn't hold your keys. So they can get hacked. No one's getting your shit. They don't store your crypto at Caleb and Brown. That's one selling point that I liked. If someone breaks into Fireblocks, again, they only hold 6 of your keys. So the perpetrator would have to break into Caleb and Brown and Fireblocks and about 2 or 3 other businesses to try to get your keys. With this thing, it's all in one, okay? So the odds of a quantum attack on a Caleb and Brown, it's always possible. I mean, a Fireblocks is always possible. But look at what I just explained has to happen. You've got to locate 5 random businesses, figure out which keys are, it makes it like almost impossible. This is much easier. So if you're a hacker, are you going to spend all your time trying to get into Fireblocks, or are you just going to bust through these real quick? The answer is bust through these real quick, okay? That's why I went with Caleb and Brown, the biggest portion. That's what, 1,800 banks around the world, 1,800 global banks trust Fireblocks for their custody. If these were so good, all the banks would buy them, okay? And there wouldn't be a need. But the Fireblocks shards out your wallet, so it makes it extremely difficult. And then lastly, well, there's more reasons, but BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank from 1780 something, uses Fireblocks, okay? BNY Mellon is the world's biggest custodian. They trust Fireblocks. So what I decided to do, I mean, I know some people are going to probably put 25% into Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown, or half or 3/4. I don't know. Some people might want to just do it all. This is a decision that's up to you. After I was talking to Caleb and Brown and stuff, and it's kind of like, I'm like, what should I mean, like, I'm not going to put all my stuff in Caleb and Brown. Not that it's bad. It's just, we all have our own reasons for things. I don't want to start getting into my personal reasons why I want to keep this. I've got some personal things I don't want to discuss where if I have to go somewhere and do some things or whatever, I want that hardware wallet or my keys that are written down or whatever, okay? I don't want them all in institutional custody. So that's that. Give them a call. Caleb Brown, you can email your broker. Let's say you don't have access to whatever. At least you can email your broker and tell them, buy this or sell that. And in about 2 to 4 minutes, a lot of times it's done. Okay. Some people like the email option. Maybe you're somewhere where you don't have full internet. Okay. I've been to those places where you don't have full internet. You can't get on and do it yourself. A text. A lot of times if you send like an email, like a text type thing, it's shorter bits or whatever. I don't understand it all. But it's sometimes you can send out an email or a text quick. And even sometimes you might not even have cell phone service, right? But if you could send out an email or something like that. So if you want, you can go onto your own account, buy, sell if you want. Call them up on the phone. And we're back again. I don't know why this thing does that. Very interesting, wasn't it? 14 minutes into the show. Scrim de la Creme says, I emailed my Caleb and Brown broker to buy our XDC, and I got a response within 1 minute. Transaction completed within 3 minutes. It's pretty sweet. Well, interesting. Yeah, it's like that fast. So let's get into this news here. I'm going to get into not that one. Okay, I'm going to burn through this article here. We kind of went over it a little bit. I'm going to do it again because this is massive right here. I'm going to show you. One of the reasons, Snafu, member for 24 months, still hanging in there. Thank you for all you do for us. Right on there, buddy. Then we got I'm Him. Thank you very much for the tax-free donations. I hear you about Caleb and Brown, brother. the thing is, the mother effers don't answer the damn phone, and they only have automated email responses. You got to call them and leave messages, and if there's an issue, contact your broker. Everyone else seems to be able to get a hold of them. So, you just seem to have a problem with them. But, yeah, just call them more often then and find out what's up. Snafu, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. And that's the FUYT fund. Let me scroll through here. And we got The Force. Thank you very much for the tax-free. Says screw YT and tax-free. Says The Force. Okay. Jimmy Dean, Corncracker says, I've had no problems with Caleb and Brown. I know. It's just sometimes that's how it is. You'll have 99% of the people who think it's perfect, and that 1% who just has nothing but problems, and that's just life. I mean, that's totally how life goes. Right here is our FDIC article. Let me try to send it again. I'm going to show you the reason, one of the reasons why we're not rich yet. Thomas Mogum just woke up. What's going on with the SEC case? Something on XRP. Okay, so this article here, we have a new FDIC chair that pledges a wholesale review of bank regulations. What is this? Okay, the FDIC controls the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, okay, through, that's like when you put your money in the bank, then the bank's got to have enough money put away to help you. I think, what is it, $100,000 per account or $200,000, whatever it is. The FDIC under Biden had a guy there by the name of, let me look, Martin Grunberg. So Martin Grunberg was in charge of the FDIC. He basically made it to where banks could not hold crypto. He would send out letters, okay? Now we have a new FDIC chair. They're going to look and they pledge to review all the banking regulations, okay? So now we've got to undo all the dumb shit that Biden did, okay? And not just him, the other maybe Democrats and or Republicans that were hating on crypto. Now we got to turn back all that stuff. It's not going to happen tomorrow. So I'm showing you now what's being done. The FDIC under Travis Hill. Trump appoints Travis Hill to go into the FDIC and fix this mess, okay? It's going to take at least 6 months, in my opinion, maybe even 9, for them to straighten out all the dumb shit, okay? So there's your first article with that. Now, the FDIC was hauled into court, okay? They were hauled into court and asked to provide the letters that they sent to banks to shut down the crypto. Well, it turns out the FDIC was hiding some of the letters. The FDIC accused of hiding more crypto pause letters in the Coinbase-backed suit. So now we've got Coinbase suing the FDIC for doing illegal things. And the judge told FDIC, hey, produce these documents. Well, the FDIC produced some of them, okay? So that's all bad right there. That could be a contempt of court issue. Next article on the same topic, right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. This article right here, FDIC chair. So the guy in charge of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation is being fired, just like Gary Gensler. Why is this guy being fired? Pervasive sexual harassment, discrimination, and bullying. Can you believe this? Like, if you and me were to do this on a job, we'd be fired and lose everything. This guy, all he has to do is just resign. He doesn't get in trouble. I'm like, really? Is that how we're doing shit now? No wonder the FDIC is all fucked up. You got Martin Gruenberg in there sexually harassing people. Now, how's Trump going to fix this? Well, I told you already, Travis Hill was appointed by Trump to go in there and clean up the FDIC with all the dumb shit going on so we can get crypto rich. That's what's going on right now. Trump appoints Travis Hill as FDIC acting chair. So, the article right here, you can read it for yourself. I'm not getting into it. It's pretty basic. I'm just trying to show you what's going on now is Trump is cleaning up this big fucking mess called Joe Biden, okay? That's the end of your first article. Let me check the comments, and we'll go to the next one. He will go back to MIT so he can feel he has power. Let's see here. That's a sweet pad, says Michael Montclair. Of course, I'm going to have an elevator in the house. If it doesn't have one, I'll have one put in. I'll have stairs and an elevator. But I'm looking at something kind of like this. We're getting there. I like this kind of style. No, I don't have an Ethernet cord hooked up. The dude, you're the man Hulk, got hooked up with Caleb and Brown and good to go. There you go. Yeah, it's like 99% of the people with Caleb Brown are happy. I love that company. That's why I decided to actually make an agreement with them. And if everybody was just 99% of the people like, we love Caleb Brown. I said, okay, you know what? I'm calling them up and I'm going to see if we can make a deal, me and them. And I'm their affiliate, as they call it. So now I'm basically just getting whatever I make, I put into crypto. And yeah, it's going into crypto. Here's the next article, Iran. Let me do a copy and a paste. Iran and the BRICS coalition nations you do a paste. All right. What we got going on is this. Here's the introduction. You have something called BRICS. This is for brand new people. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. 5 nations that started off with the BRICS. Now, it's grown since then, but what these countries want to do is break away from the dollar. They want to be able to trade on their own. They want to be able to use their own money or maybe a BRICS dollar, but they want to get away from the USA, okay? That's the basic premise. What I've uncovered, and no other channel has uncovered, is that this whole BRICS thing has been with Ripple since at least 2014. Brazil, Russia, China, and these other countries like Indonesia and stuff, they've been Ripple partners for 14 years. I have the evidence no other channel has. Let's take a look at this. There's your introduction. So the BRICS challenges the dollar dominance. Iran backs local currency framework. What these countries want to do is not use a United States dollar. They want to be able to trade in their own money. Now, that works great if you have something that can convert, right? So, for instance, Iran has their money, and they want to buy something from, let's say, Pakistan. But what if Pakistan doesn't want Iranian money? So here's the problem. So the United States dollar, everybody wants that. The problem is nobody wants anybody else's money. Every country wants its own money for sovereignty reasons, okay? Now, this is where Ripple comes in with the liquidity hub and the XRP ledger. This is for brand new people. So if it sounds too dumb, it's okay. I get brand new people on the show all the time. So what Ripple does, the platform is this. I have $1. I want to buy something from Mexico, but they want to keep their peso. They don't want my dollar. Well, right now, it's not really how it goes, but let's just go with the argument, okay? Or the scenario. So with Ripple, I can send my $1 to Pablo, and he gets whatever pesos, like 20 Mexican dollars or something, okay? So Iran with BRICS would like this. Iran would like to buy something from Russia and pay with Iranian dollars or whatever it is. What Ripple will do is convert it into whatever Russia wants, okay? That's the beauty of all this. So what we're reading here is just that. Now, if you look down here, it lists some of the BRICS. The BRICS economic bloc now consists of 10 member states. Brazil, which is a Ripple partner. See, other channels, they don't have the evidence I'm going to show you with this, okay? Brazil has been a Ripple partner for about 11, 12 years. Russia has been a Ripple partner. Are you hearing me what I'm saying? Now, this channel is probably going to start bleeping out, and I'll have to reset it again. Russia has been a partner of you-know-what, X-Ray Paul Roger. So we're going to call XRP X-Ray Paul Roger, or X-Ray Ray Paul. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. You got Russia, India's in there, China's in there, and if we look here, Indonesia is in there. So here's the evidence I'm going to be showing you right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. We're going to start with the B for Brazil. What I'm going to be laying out to you, nobody really knows this at all, okay? So far, I'm the only channel going over this. This is an article from 2014. Latin America's first Ripple gateway. Are you hearing me? It's now serving 7 local markets. It was called Ripple LATAM. Okay. This article is on CoinDesk. Here are the countries where Ripple had gateways back in 2014. Argentina, they're hooked up with Ripple, everybody, since 2000. I know it's taken a long time. Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Peru, Uruguay, all had Ripple partnerships where Ripple, with the governments of these countries, had non-disclosure agreements, okay? And they all had gateways. This article right here shows us. Next, this one's going to blow you away. Russia. Russia was a Ripple partner and is one since 2013. Here's the evidence right here. If you go to the 28-second mark, go to the 28-second mark. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a Ripple logo. It says the word Ripple, and the country code RU is Russia. There's a video here that plays. I played it about last week. You can go back into my videos and watch it. If you understand Russian, you can hear what it says. But that little video you're looking at right there actually still works. I showed it about 5 days ago. So there's your Russia connection. We got Brazil and Russia done. Next, it's India. Now, what's interesting with India is India's largest bank is a Ripple partner. That's amazing. So you know India's hooked up, okay? If the largest bank, which is HDFC, right here, joins Ripple's payment network. When is this? 2020, okay? It's called HDFC Bank. There's the article. You can see it for yourself. I'm moving on to the next India evidence. You've got, listen to this one. Hold on. Copy and paste. So not only is India's largest bank a Ripple partner, listen to the title of this. This is from 2017. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in talks with NPCI. So number one, we got Google backing up Ripple. And they were in talks with NPCI, that's National Payments Corporation of India. And what happened is Yes Bank, down below you can see Yes Bank, Axis Bank, and all this stuff. These banks have been in India working with Ripple, cross-border payments with Google since 8 years ago, 2017. India is hooked up and they're ready to go. Africa is the slow poke we're waiting on, okay? Next, China is the next BRICS member. Remember, BRICS. Brazil, we already did. Russia, we did. India, we just did. Now we're on China. I'm going to show you how that Red Dragon country is a Ripple partner. And the CBDC, you aren't hearing this on any other channel. These people have no evidence at all. I want you to go to the 38-second mark. 38-second mark, new people. What do we got here? Ripple China. Ta-da! What you see here is the CNY. That's a country code. CN is the country of China. The Y is the yuan. 2013, what we have here is Ripple made China's cryptocurrency called the CNY about 12 years ago. Now, China released this in 2019. What no other channel knows, what the news media don't know, nobody knows except you and the other few people that are on this show, is that Ripple Labs San Francisco, back in 2013, made the Chinese. That was when Ripple first started. Do you see what's going on? Ripple and the Chinese are partners. Is any other channel showing you evidence? Like, think about this. Ripple just started in 2013. Brand new baby company. How the hell? See what I'm saying? This is crazy how we have this information on my show and nobody else knows this. We got Ripple as a baby company, hooks up the country of China in 2013 with the CNY. That's on the 38-second mark. If you watch the rest of this video, you'll be amazed. is a BRICS coalition member, Indonesia, and they are Ripple partners as well. No other channel has this evidence. Crypto Cowboy, I appreciate the tax-free donation. Thank you, General Hulk, for all you do. This is my news. This is the best news channel you're going to have, all right? Straight up fact-based channel showing you all the secrets. And do you think anybody going to that Ripple Las Vegas? Well, let me trash talk those dumb shits. Go to the 48-second mark of this video, this Indonesian video I'm showing you right now. Actually, go to the 53-second mark. What do you see? Ripple Indonesia, copyright symbol 2015. And it says Ripple. Let me see what it says again, my computer. It says Ripple and then Solusi, Solusi, and then Technology, Teknologi. This is fact-based reporting no other channel has. Now, how am I? Look, people ask me, Crypto Hulk, are you going to the Ripple Las Vegas and all that? Let me run something by you. If you want to go and have fun, go and have fun. But these people there are so fucking stupid, okay? The evidence that I'm showing you, Ripple is the government, all right? It's like, think about this. How does Ripple go into Red Dragon country in 2013, create them a CBDC called the Chinese Yuan? And that's not a national, and I'm not going to say security issue. Like, what? That you can't do that. That's not like allowed. Like, I'd be in jail for about 1,000 years for treason, right? If I go over to Red Dragon country and I hook them up a cryptocurrency in 2013, they start using it in 2019. How is that legal? That's like bad. Like, that's not even allowed unless the governments are working together. And the new people are like, damn, Crypto Hulk. Jimmy Dean Corncracker, thanks for that tax-free donation. I appreciate that. Trash bag found. A lot of trash tonight. Good job, moderators. And yeah, it's going to get tough when crypto starts popping like this with all this news. Dumb shits come out. And because they want you to keep buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, channels like mine, I'm showing you straight up facts that are amazing facts about Ripple China, Ripple Russia, and all these things, Ripple Indonesia. Nobody knows this. No other channel. If you go to Ripple Las Vegas, what I do here is show you how all this started. I show you all the secrets. If I go to a Ripple Las Vegas, you know, I'm going to feel like you're going to have Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz and all these people talk about blah, blah, but no one's going to talk about it. No one's going to be like this. Oh, Brad Garlinghouse, I got a question for you. And everybody's listening. Crypto Hulk standing in the oops, I did it again. I'm doing the Trump dance. What does he do? Or he goes, the channel can't handle the truth. So I'm speaking a little more code right now. I can't go to Ripple Las Vegas, ask Brad G a question. Hey, Brad, what was Ripple San Francisco doing in Red Dragon country? And how are you guys allowed to create a currency for them? That's what they did. The Red Dragon money is an actual currency. How does the American government allow a you-know-what crypto company to go over there and create a currency? Do you understand this? Like, this is massive. Like, I can't go to that conference because I know what the truth is. And all that shit's a distraction. That whole Ripple Las Vegas thing, that's a total distraction on what is the truth. Ripple is an extension of the U.S., and I'm not going to say government. That's what it is. They're working together. There's a higher level there's families, there's rich families like that, because the evidence that I've just shown you now, this is massive. Like, there's nobody, I don't even think Joe Rogan would talk about this one. This one's a hot button because it could involve global, and I won't say national, and I won't say security. Like this, what I'm showing you here, I got to be careful. They've already shut the show off 2 times already in 40 minutes, okay? But that's what I'm trying to do, is be careful right now to show you what cryptos are the ones. It's not Bitcoin. Ethereum's ready to go bankrupt. So, and I've been saying that for 5 years. Ethereum and Bitcoin are like horse shit. And then if you pour chocolate pudding on their chocolate syrup, they call it a sundae. All right. I've been calling that horse shit for 5 years. But Crypto Hulk, it's at 100,000. I don't care what it's at. Let's see where it ends up. That's the key. Where does it end up? The use case. Is there a Bitcoin China? Is there an Ethereum? Now, Ethereum is mixed in with the Chinese. I mean, Red Dragon Country. That's a whole nother subject. Stu Lavelle gave people memberships. Oh, dear God, 20 of them. Let's go through that. Let me read off these names. Suzuki got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Orc Nork. Christopher Valera. Then we got Tomas Kern. XRPT. Kev King. Then we got Mr. Q. Match Chicken. Truth Be Told got a membership from Stu Lavelle. Boro 22. Then we got Dexter Naira got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Stefan got a membership. David B got a membership by Stu Lavelle. April Cooper. The Matrix of Things. Knarf got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Benito Hernandez got a membership. Edo Rage got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Racing Death and Fishing with Camo Joe, all those people got memberships by Stu Lavelle. Dang. It's pretty massive there. Let me get one, Stu. Stu doesn't pick them. YouTube picks them, you guys. YouTube picks, like Stu gives them away, and YouTube determines who gets them. Not me. I can't give them to you. I give you enough information. I'm showing you how to become millionaires and shit like that. I don't give you shit. I'm like, teach a man how to fish. Just don't give him the fish. Teach him how to fucking fish. That's what I do. Okay? If you end up poor, you got some kind of fucking problem, because I got the best deep dive channel. If you can't learn from the shit, like XRP, if you don't have it, pay the $3 and get 10 of them if that's all you got, okay? Now, for those of you like me who already have XRP, I'm waiting for a fire sale. If we never have one, fine. But I've got enough XRP. I don't have a ton. I got 3 months worth of salary tied up in XRP. It's not a lot. Some people mortgage their house, pull out $100,000 and invest. I didn't do that at all. Let's look here. Okay, next. Let's go to this article. Okay, I showed this once. I'm going to show it again. I just got done showing you the BRICS, okay? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Indonesia, and all that. I didn't show all the countries, but I showed you enough to know that it's XRP, okay? Now, we're going to go to Wikipedia real quick. Yeah, when I start throwing out truth bombs, man, this fucking YT censorship kicks my ass off. Here's Wikipedia. We're talking about the Interledger Foundation, okay? It was started in 2014-15 by Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz. Those are the two guys that made something we call Codius. Oh, damn it. When I say that, it's going to do something to the channel. Damn it. So I'm only going to say that word once. What that word is, it's an interlinking payment system where everything connects, where one crypto can talk to the other. It's where Chainlink can speak Ethereum and they understand. When Chainlink can talk to Ripple and it understands. This is what Interledger Foundation is about. The Ripple Interledger Protocol, which is that word that I can't say. It's CODIUS, okay? If we go to the, under the history section, to the second paragraph, it says, the group, which is the Interledger Foundation, discussed using Interledger Protocol to solve the compatibility issues between global payment networks. And they had a standardized approach to implementing payments in a web browser. Now, in 2015, you know who joined up with Ripple's Interledger Foundation? The World Wide Web Consortium. What is that? The people that own and run the internet. Let me repeat this in a different way so people understand. You know the internet, right? Okay. It's owned by the World Wide Web Consortium, okay? Now, Ripple joined them and gave them the Ripple platform, which is CODIUS, to implement into the web, get it? So that one crypto system can talk to another, one country's payment network can talk to another, calling it Interledger Protocol. And that's why it's interoperable, right? So brand new people are trying to explain this. Now, who else was involved in this? The Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve, the World Wide Web, and Ripple. This is like 10 years ago, everybody. This is already planned out, okay? The interoperability is already laid out. The railroad tracks are already laid out. What's taken so long is getting all the countries around the world to utilize cryptocurrency. Then all this stuff gets put together. They've been trying to do this for at least 10 years, okay? Now I'm done with the BRICS article. And at the end of that BRICS article, I showed you how all of Ripple is already in the internet. It's ready to go. That's why all these BRICS countries, they're already Ripple partners. No other channel knows this except you guys, all right? I'm doing my best to teach you how to be rich for what's coming. I don't care what cryptos are pumping. I don't care what's up. I don't care what's down. We focus on fundamental basics. That's why my show's kind of like a history channel, because it's showing you 10 years ago how Ripple laid out the whole internet. Now, what's happening now? Let's relate now and what happened back then. Right now, the governments are hooking up. You got the FDIC, green light. Next, right in our next story, we're going to get the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission. They're hooking up right now. So the FDIC, they got Travis Hill. They're going to start a crypto program. The SEC is. We're going to be going over this right now. Let me check my messages here. Okay, good. You're deleting dumb shit. All right, now here's this article. This is getting big. This is going from zero to hero. I want you to see what's going on here. Give me a second to shoot you this article. Okay. Morgan Stanley. I hope to God you've heard of Morgan Stanley. If not, you won't get clowned because you're brand new. Morgan Stanley's like probably one of the biggest investment companies in the world. Top 10, 15 at least, okay? Maybe 20. BlackRock being the biggest, obviously at 12 trillion in assets. Morgan Stanley, listen to this. Morgan Stanley to work with U.S. regulators on crypto sales, okay? The article says offerings, that's crypto sales. Like, they're not going to just work on crypto and not sell it. That would be fucking retarded. So those people with special needs can exit right over there out the door that says, go fuck yourself. Morgan Stanley comes out here. What do they say? Morgan Stanley, CEO, says the bank will work with regulators on crypto. Oh, God. The digital asset sector is poised for a complete overhaul. Oh, my God. I think I'm getting a stiffy. The digital asset sector, the crypto sector. Maybe you're new. Maybe you understand this. The crypto sector is poised for a complete overhaul set to begin in 2025. Oh, my God. Earlier this week, Bank of America CEO says what? The banking sector would be quick to embrace the crypto industry. Did you hear this? The CEO. Look, young people, old people, whatever, who don't believe in crypto. Look, I'm trying to show you something here. You don't have to believe in it. When you got the Bank of America CEO says the banking sector would be quick to embrace the crypto industry. Morgan Stanley, for God's sakes, the CEO says banks will work with regulators on crypto to sell it. You better start believing in crypto, and I'm not saying all of it. If I talk about it on my show, it's legit. Buy it. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. None of these things. Don't believe a word I say. Before every show, I get high as fuck. Heroin, cocaine, you name it. I slam it, shoot it, snort it, ingest it, whatever. Okay? So I'm super high right now giving you financial advice so you think. If you are new to my program and you're kind of skeptical about cryptocurrencies, why is the president spending $500 billion on getting crypto set up? Bank of America says this. Morgan Stanley's hooking up with that. You're going to be left out. My show, I'm just showing you all facts, okay? I want you to read the articles when I'm done, if you're brand new, because I want you to see the fact-based programming that I have. It's not my opinion. You don't have to believe a fucking word I say. Read the fucking articles. Verify it yourself. It's not what Crypto Hulk is saying. It's what is B of A CEO saying? What is Morgan Stanley CEO saying? Why does BlackRock have the biggest real-world asset crypto collection in the world? Like, we can go on and on. Citibank, Ripple Partner from 2016. All over the world. Let me go to the next article thing right here. The Ripple, let me see where we're at as far as time. 54 minutes. Okay. Let me check here real quick the message. XRP Las Vegas. Now, you're not allowed to talk about your sexuality on the program. You mentioned that you like sucking dicks and stuff. So we're going to report you now as a terrorist to YouTube. Just putting that out there. And there's gay programs, but this isn't one of them. I'm not putting down the fact that you're a raging homosexual, but you just can't talk about your boyfriend's dick on my program. That's not decent. That's disgusting. So go to Pornhub and you can watch male guys doing male guys, but just keep that off this show. We're trying to learn about being rich here, not wasting our time reading your retarded ass comments. So I'm just reporting people right here. All righty then. Nobody. Thanks, nobody, for that donation. Best cocaine-fueled crypto party rants around. Hulk? Okay, let's get back to this next this next news here. Oh, now let's look at this real quick. How much time we got again? Are we at 50 minutes? 56. Let me get into this. Is massive right here. This is with the SEC. The SEC, Gary Gensler's gone. I want you to see what just happened. The SEC gave the banks a green light right here. I want to show you this. This is big. Big business. Now, if you live in Singapore, and if I say I'm going to show you some big business, that means shit. Here's that article right there. It's straight from the SEC website. What do we got here, Crypto Hulk? We have what's called Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121. I'm going to briefly just explain what this is. I'm not getting into reading it. We could spend 30 minutes just on this right here. I'm just going to break it down. You're going to have to trust and believe. What Gary Gensler did was a complete fucking disaster. But what Gary Gensler did is made something called Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121. It requires banks. Okay, here's how banks work. Fractional reserve lending. For people that are new and they don't understand, this you'll understand. When you give a bank $1, they keep maybe 5 or 10 cents and they loan out the other 90 to 95 cents. You understand that? Okay, that makes sense. That's how banks do this. They take your money, invest it, they make a ton, and they don't give you any. Okay? If you do get any, it's like 0.05%. It's like it's not even worth anything. It's just like, you know what? Keep it. I don't need it. What Gary Gensler does is he violated the law. Okay? The SEC can't tell banks what to do. Oh, man. See, in the Biden administration, they were allowing all kinds of illegal things to happen. And the government, the FBI and the Department of Justice, they weren't doing their jobs. So I'm putting them out on blast right now, okay? Gary Gensler came up with this thing called Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121. It tells banks that they have to hold, let's say, you give a bank $1, they got, like in crypto. Now let's relate it to crypto. Gary Gensler's rule is if I buy $1 worth of crypto, the banks have to keep like 50 or 60 or 70 cents, right? So the banks were kind of like, maybe the banks had to keep 100%. I'm not sure, whatever the number is, but it was something kind of like that, okay? And the bank's like, wait a minute, we don't even do that with cash. We only keep like a nickel and we loan out the other 95 cents. But with crypto, if people buy $1 worth of crypto, we now got to go get $1 from somewhere and keep it in the bank and not fractionally reserve loan lend it out. So the banks are kind of like, well, what's the fucking point, right? If 3 million people come in and they want to buy crypto and shit, we got to take $3 million, put it in a safe and not touch it. That means the banks aren't going to make any money off it. At least the interest off the money. So that's what Staff Bulletin 121. Gary's not allowed to do that. That's illegal, by the way. It's a violation of your civil rights, okay? 18 United States Code, Section 242. Somebody needs to civilly sue Gary Gensler. Next, what just happened today, somebody showed me an article, but it wasn't this one. So I wanted to show you the real deal. Today, Staff Accounting Bulletin 122. Salvador Ramirez, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Appreciate that. Look right here. Staff Accounting Bulletin number 122, okay? It basically undoes what Gary Gensler did, okay? So I'm not getting into reading all this stuff. This one's much shorter, okay, than the other one. But it basically doesn't make banks hold all this money, locking it up and stuff. It's going to free up capital, which will then make crypto explode, okay? So that's what's happening right now. I think this will be like the end of the show, is we're seeing now Trump and Congress are trying to heal and fix what Gary Gensler, the CFTC, Rostin Benman, and Joe Biden have seriously jacked up the country, all right? You got the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, Gary Gensler at the SEC, and Rostin Benman at the Commodities Future. Crypto hasn't been able to go to the banks because the FDIC, Martin Grunberg, the sexual harasser guy, crypto hasn't been able to go onto the stock exchange because of Gary Gensler. He shut it all down for stocks and bonds. In the Commodities Future Trading Commission, that trading area, Rostin Benman shut it all down. So we've had the chokehold on crypto, and it hasn't done a damn thing for 4 years. It was all done on purpose. Now is the time to buy. Now's not the time. Like, Cryptoholic, what's your exit point? That kind of talk is so fucking stupid. Stop watching channels that show chart analysis, exit points for some, that, all that fucking stupid ass shit, price prediction, all that. Look, we haven't even started crypto yet. Are you aware of this? Like, what we got now is a crypto space. It's not a crypto market. We have no market. Do you realize that? Like, whatever we have now, whatever we have now is all speculation and guessing and trickery. The crypto, we are in a jet on a runway. The motors are running, and you're asking to get off the plane because you want to sell your ticket to make money. And I'm like, dude, we're ready. We're getting ready to go. Trump's coming in, undoing all the dumb shit Joe Biden did with Gary Gensler and these stupid fuckers so it can take off. The plane's waiting to take off. And you're wanting to, what's your exit point? Crypto Hulk, what's your price prediction for this? Who the fuck cares? What you need to be thinking is, I need to get a second job or whatever it is. I got to keep buying this crypto until the plane takes off like a fucking rocket. And then these prices are so high, you'll never be able to afford to get that good shit again. Now, you'll be able to buy XRP. Maybe it'll be at 10,000 a piece. So you know what? You're going to buy a, what do you call it? They call it drips or something for XR drops or whatever the fuck it is. You'll always be able to buy this crypto, but you won't be able to hold it. The banks are going to custody it. You're going to have it like an ETF or whatever it is. And you won't be able to buy one XRP. You will not be able to buy one of anything. You will get like a 0.0002 of something because this crypto shit's going to be too expensive. Unless you're rich and you got 10 to 50,000 bucks for one XRP, then those people that are institutional investors, see, this is, we're on the plane, everybody. The plane's on the runway. The tower is getting directions. The tower is the control tower of the runway, and that'll be Donald Trump. And when he starts telling all the, hey, clean that up, fix that, throw out Gary Gensler, change this, and then one day Trump be like, you're clear for takeoff. And then you guys, my show's pretty much done, okay? I'll have to think of another show to start. Maybe a We're Rich, Crypto Hawk, Now What Do We Do show. Maybe that will be the next chapter of my life. I have no idea. Maisler, thank you very much for the tax-free donation of the channel. Appreciate that. See, people out there trying to think, oh, I need to figure out how to sell off. Like, dude, forget about it. We haven't even taken off yet. What the fuck are you talking about? Profit, taking profit. What the fuck's wrong with you? The problem is you're watching these other fucking channels. That's the fucking problem. Wait a second. Bob Fox. Bob, Bobby, Rob, Robbie. Robert Fox gave 5 people crypto memberships. That'll be Kellyanne, Stanzik, JD, MBA. James Smith got a membership by Bob Fox. Eric Funkhauser, I remember that name, got a membership from Bobby Fox. Let me get my... Manager. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Get back to this here. Who are the people again? Manager Blackula got a membership by Bob Fox. And then Pizza Shark 69. This is the only show I watch now. Thanks, Hulk. Thanks, everyone. It's a long program. I stream about 2 hours a day, 2.5. It's a lot of information, but it's an education. It's an investment in your future. Hey, some of you never check this out. My channel is the equalizer. You could have grew up poor, not had a lot of money. If you watch Crypto Hulk show, you're going to be rich. No need for college. I mean, still go to college. Maybe it's another 1, 2, 3, 4 years where you're rich. I don't know. So just live your life or whatever. But just know the time that you invest watching the show, you've got great information you will not find anywhere else on the internet except here. And today's show is for free. So some people choose to give a donation. They're paying it forward and stuff. Some people have some money. They give a free membership away to you because they want to be a part of doing the good instead of everybody's taking and stealing from one another. Some people give you a membership and say, hey, I've done my part trying to help somebody else. Okay? Today's show's free. So right now I'm doing my part to help all of you. All right? There you have that. I give away most of the time, 90% of my shows are free. So I'm giving away information. That's what I do. Now, what you do with that information, that's up to you. But once I'm rich, I'm not going to be out there donating all this money and doing all this stuff. I'm doing this shit right now, paying it forward, right? I'm teaching you how to fish. Later in life, I ain't giving you no fish at all. I've already shown you. I'm giving you all the fishing lessons right now. I'm not going to be this person that's giving away all this money and doing all this shit. I'm doing my stuff right now. Maury Knows says, I'm high on ketamine. Okay, that's good to know. And I think that'll be about, wait, no. We got Carol Krieger. Carol Krieger gave 5 people memberships. Oh, damn, we're getting almost 700 people in here. That's pretty good. Shit. Carol Krieger gave Big C a membership. King of the Hustle got a membership by Carol Krieger. And then XRP Millennial got a membership by Carol Krieger. And then Josh Ritchie. Say hello to Lionel for me. And then, you know, there's got to be some kind of a scam with this XCN thing. They're paying people because there's just way too much dumb shit with this Evernode and the X. I want everybody to stay away from XCN and Evernode, okay? That's just straight up dumb shit. Don't get involved in none of that dumb shit. You know why I don't talk about XCN? It never comes up in the news, okay? Because it's a scam type coin. And the Evernode shit, I never see that in the news. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. I've been studying crypto for 5 years. Fucking scam shit, all right? Stay away from it. Great show always, Hulk. Thank you, says Arthur L. I remember that name. And we got Bill Quackenbush. Thanks for that donation there. No message. Yeah, XCN is JP Morgan. Somebody's pushing that dumb shit, okay? It's fucking useless, all right? It really is useless. Don't buy it. XCN is on Caleb Brown. Yeah, it's a JP Morgan coin. When I say scam, that's my terminology. It's just some stupid shit I'm not buying. Let's put it like that. Just because JP Morgan made it, fuck them. All these people are criminals. All these bankers, they're fucking straight up criminals. It's like, what do you need a JP Morgan coin for? Like, seriously, let's just think. You've got XDC, which is going to be the coin for stocks, bonds, derivatives, properties, and all these things. You got Stellar, which is XLM. That's the coin for small to mid-sized enterprise businesses and people. You got XRP, is like the bridge, right? So I could have pesos, and you want dollars. XRP goes in the middle. It goes through Codius. Boom. You don't need the XCN coin. That's so fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you buy that? You don't need it. Ripple provides a bridge and a currency exchange that changes money in 2 to 5 seconds. There's no fucking need for an XCN. That's stupid, dumb shit. Like, there's no point in it. It's like, I have a dollar bill, and you want me to pay $2 for a dollar bill that you have, right? That's all you're doing. That Evernote shit and the XCN coin. It's like, I'll be like, oh, I have a dollar bill. You want to buy it? And you're like, yeah. Okay, I'm going to charge you $3 for this dollar. And you're like, well, I already have a dollar. It works. You don't need the XCN or that Evernote shit, all right? Let's do that. That one. Yeah, those cryptos never, ever, 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 ever come up in any kind of news that I look at for about 5 years. So they could be doing stuff, but they never make the news that I see. So I'm just wondering, how the fuck is this thing so good it never makes the news? Garbage coin, okay? Mike Martin, welcome to the entry-level membership. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the road here. Now remember, no show in the morning. Oh, I found out the XCN was not JP Morgan. See what I mean? It's all this scammer shit. Just don't buy that dumb shit. If I don't talk about it, don't buy it. Like, if you just want to keep things simple, and because you're new or you're older or you don't want to know too much shit, I go over the ISO cryptos. Just buy that shit. Then you're fine. Simple, easy. You don't need to study the shit for 3 million years. Just buy ISO cryptos and you're good to go. Okay? That's like the Cliff. If you don't want to read the whole novel and you want the Cliff Note version that's really small, the Cliff Notes, just use Caleb and Brown. Look, I know I'm plugging it because I believe in that company. If you're older, you're a rich dude, and you don't have 2 hours a day to waste to watch my show because you make fucking $5,000 an hour. I know people like this that are worth $10 million. Their time is valuable. These guys are making $3,000 every hour that they work, right, or something like this. Okay, that's why some of the people pay $500 to me. So they can just do a quick call or something, have it done. They want to sit there and watch my shows for fucking an hour a day. You know, it's too much time. So the short version, get the ISO cryptos, get Caleb Brown, you're good to go. Done. Okay? And you're a business guy, you can't learn this shit. You're too busy with your 5 businesses and your $10 million in real estate, whatever you're doing. Just ISO Cryptos, Caleb Brown, Crypto Hulk link. Use my link, and then you're good to go. All right. Sparky Ape says, great show, Crypto Hulk. Thank you very much for that tax-free donation, Sparky Ape. And that is it. I'm going to get out of here. I got to look for some houses to rent. And tomorrow morning, it's getting up early, working out, and it's off to Nevada to look for something. And I'm out of here.